Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Rogers apartment building, and as you can see, it's still standing as firm as ever, structurally secure. This is where somebody had posted on social media after the earthquake that this building was damaged, but there is no damage to the building. Workmen are there working. So this building should be finished sometime next year, 2024. Now that we're making this video, I'm curious. I wonder what those workmen did when the earthquake came. Nobody was injured. There were no reports of damage to the building or any reports of injury. But can you imagine you are 20 floors up and the earth starts to shake? I know they had evacuated the Pegasus, which was the tallest building in Jamaica before this building reached 20 floors. The Pegasus is 17 floors. Because there were videos on social media about everybody outside. I'm wondering, this building is under construction. What? The building wasn't damaged. We're not talking about damage to the building now. I'm talking about the workmen working on the upper floors and the earthquake hit. There are people literally standing. Let me zoom in and show you. And just to point out, nobody was injured. There were no reports of injury. But look, it's a construction site. It's just a scaffolding to the side. I'm wondering, those people must have been terrified because the building doesn't have windows or doors. They were literally at the edge. See somebody working right there at the edge. The scaffolding is there, and there were no reports of anybody being injured, but I am sure those people were terrified. I'm going to ask one of the workmen to recount their experience when the earthquake hit, and we're going to make a video. This is a massive building built. There were really no buildings in Jamaica that were damaged. They had some reports of damage downtown Kingston, but those buildings were old, like 100 years old. Some of them never even had roofs before the earthquake. Basically, those buildings were to have been demolished before the earthquake. But this building is as solid as it comes. And the building code in Jamaica is, although the Bureau of Standards said they're going to be revising it, but the building stood up. All the buildings in Jamaica. But I'm curious to find out, and I'm going to ask one of the workmen when we finish this video. We're going to make a video about it. About what the experience was like when the earthquake hit and they were up there working. Some buildings have, well, I don't think they would need it. No building in Jamaica uses it, but some buildings have like a net at the bottom, but those are probably buildings that are much taller. I've never seen any building in Jamaica use them. So this is the Rogers, 20 floors, and it is the tallest building in Jamaica. The second tallest would be the Pegasus at 17 floors, and then the Scotia building, downtown Kingston, at 16 floors. And this building won't be the tallest building for long. The Ascent is going to be 27 floors, and they have a building in Montego Bay that's going to be 28 floors. I know floors are not the ideal way to measure the height of the building, but it gives everybody a better perspective. You can relate more to a building that's 10 floors and 20 floors rather than 100 feet. Alright, so we'll keep you guys updated on the progress of this building, and we will give you drone footage the next time we come down here. But it's still under construction, and the units are selling. They have 1 bedrooms, they have 2 bedrooms, and they are being bought. We'll give you an update video on the units and the pricing. and how many have been sold. Like, I don't think they have been sold out yet, but they are definitely selling. So this is Waterloo Avenue. It's located on Waterloo Avenue. And straight ahead, that's Waterloo Road. But after the earthquake, there was a lot of excitement about that building because people had, I don't know if they were mistaken or what, but it was reported that the building was leaning and it might drop and all sorts of things on social media, but the building is fine. Now, the building, the Ascent at 27 floors, they have gotten approval. They just haven't started yet. They cleared the land, but they haven't started yet. The building in Montego Bay, they've gotten approval, but they haven't started yet. And there is another building that's supposed to be 34 floors to be built in the parking lot of the Old Wyndham Hotel at 77 Knutsford Boulevard, but they have not gotten approval yet. So guys, wait, there is a crane over there. Oh, that is, if you look in the, I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up, yeah? There is a crane, that is the Usain Bolt building. That one is only 5 or 6 floors. But it's a massive building. It's to be used as a call center. Alright guys, thanks for taking a tour with us today. We'll keep you guys updated on the progress of the Rogers and all the buildings in Jamaica. We will give you updates every 2 weeks. Alright guys, thanks for taking the tour. Have a good day.